Thought for the day. Some of our lives have moved on at an incredible pace from March, others very, very slowly. There's a constant dichotomy between the two as I move from home to work as an NHS GP partner in a densely populated part of central London and drive back through empty roads, passing shuttered shops, taped up parks and rainbows. We all spent time in March redesigning services we normally offer in the worlds of business, education, religion and health. Simultaneously, with the guidance of Rabbi David and Karen Ackerman, we redesigned our welfare response to the Muswell Hill community, quickly mobilising volunteers to shop or collect medicines for others being shielded or in isolation, setting up urgent technology support to keep people connected in their own homes, thereby accessing parts of Shul online and forming a response to the psychological and emotional needs at this time. This work is ongoing and being moulded as the weeks go on and needs change. In the health service, we are trying to rise to the challenges forced upon us all, to keep looking after every patient through phone, video link or in person, with new ways of assessing how ill someone is. I know there are some who are not presenting to us now, perhaps realising their own inner resilience. And there are others who really should be calling, but are frightened to present themselves for fear of being asked to come in to be examined if there is no other safe way around it. I've encouraged my patients not to ignore their instincts if worried about themselves, a parent or child who may be acutely unwell. All the other illnesses we usually see are still there. Continuity and familiarity are more important than ever, with imagination and technology to help. When this is all over, I don't think the National Health Service will ever be the same again, just as other parts of our lives have changed forever through this. I see that as a silver lining. I think this is the way the NHS will be able to afford itself again and remain free at the point of delivery. I often quote a statistic to doctors that I'm training. It's this: GPs see 10% of their list 90% of the time. They have been the neediest in the very deprived area in which I work. Now everyone has to first access us over the phone or by video, and we decide on clinical need and risk assessment who gets a face-to-face appointment with PPE that has been made for us or sent by the government. Not only is this extremely important for infection control, it's levelling out the finite resources we have for all. I miss the simple human touch of patients and look forward to the time when I can consult without PPE, just as I look forward to greeting friends at Shul or even sitting in a meeting. I draw very clearly on the reasons why we joined Muswell Hill Shul 13 years ago. From the moment we entered the Shul, we were treated as equals. We did not perceive a glass ceiling hierarchy and were therefore able to join in quickly and feel welcomed. At this time, it feels that the kindness we were shown then is a poignant guide to now. How we treat each other will be remembered in people's hearts and minds. I wish you all good health and look forward to a time when we can hopefully look back on this and be comfortable with what we did personally and collectively to move forward with good strength.